Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam and welcome back to another Trader Joe's haul. This one is going to be fall edition because it is officially pumpkin season at Trader Joe's. I didn't get everything pumpkin related, but there are a few things that are seasonal, you know, fall season. But I figured throughout the fall season, I'll get more and more things and just new things that I want to try out because Trader Joe's is awesome around this time of year, you guys. I am so excited for this holiday season. If you guys love haul videos, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started with the first item, which are these beautiful flowers. I've kind of been slacking on getting flowers, so gotta get back in the habit of that. So I just picked up these beautiful flowers to add a little pop of color to my kitchen. And then I'll start with this bag over here. So right behind here, that is empty because we put it in our coffee canister, is some coffee beans. So I don't drink a lot of coffee, but my husband sure does, and so this is primarily for him. This is just the medium roast, $4.99, very inexpensive. I just wanted to see if the way he was making the shots was a problem, or he wanted to see if it was the coffee beans or the way he was making the shots, which is why I got this coffee bean. Just wanted to start simple and then work our way around the different coffee beans. But coffee beans, if you don't use them up, do get stale and not as good. So, you know, smaller batches like this, if you don't really have them that often, which my husband really doesn't, is better for you. All right, next up I have some sour cream and onion corn puffs. So kind of like Pirate Booties, if you're familiar with that. I am not sure why I got this, except that, you know, I want to kind of snack on things once in a while. These are probably not the best for you, but every once in a while, just have a baggie with one serving in it. Won't do anything for you. So I figured just once in a while, this is okay. Next up, I have this autumnal soup. I think this is a seasonal thing that has been here before, but I've never tried it, which is why I grabbed it. It's a creamy tomato-based soup with pumpkin and butternut squash. That sounds delicious on nights that I'm running late from work or just really busy nights. You just heat this up, maybe add, I don't know, some sort of tortellini or pasta in it, maybe a little bit of chicken sausage, whatever, to really make it a big meal. But I'm excited for this. I have another soup that I'm also excited about, and that is this pumpkin bisque. So I heard this one is completely new to Trader Joe's, so I'm very excited for this one. A creamy soup with pumpkin and fall spices. So I love having butternut squash soup during this time of year when the weather cools down and it's rainy and gloomy outside, which is totally right now. So I wanted to pick this up again for those busy nights or nights that I just want something quick and easy to make. Next up, I've got something I've never tried before, and that is apple cider jam. And what is very intriguing about this is that there's really big pieces of apples in here. So I'm excited to try this out. I really hope it doesn't have a strong apple cider smell or taste to it, because from just years of having apple cider shots in the morning, I kind of, you know, it triggers me a little bit. So I am excited to try this out on just some butter and toast and just, I'm excited. Next up, I've got the fall harvest salsa. I'm not sure if I've tried this either. A lot of things that I've never tried, but what I like doing with salsa that I've shared 100 times before is I love adding a couple pieces of chicken breast to my slow cooker, or no, actually my pressure cooker, and I add a can of any type of salsa. I just put it in, cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes on high pressure, and then I take the chicken breast out and just shred it with 2 forks. It's a delicious way of just having your meat for the week, and then you can add it to salads and pastas and sandwiches and on top of rice. You can use it a ton of different ways, but that's why I got this, because, you know, I figured it might be tasty with that. All right, here is something for the house. This is a vanilla pumpkin candle. Smells so good. It's nice and sweet. has a little spice to it because of the pumpkin flavor. I love trying the different kinds that Trader Joe's comes out with. This one is one, and then I think they have an apple one that comes out later in the year, but this one smells so good. I got it last year and I just had to get it again. All right, since I'm not a very big coffee person, I had to get myself a tea. This is the Harvest Blend Herbal Tea. So no caffeine, it's caffeine free. It's got really, really good kind of spicy flavor to it. And I really like it. I like having it when it's kind of gloomy and cold and just having it while I watch TV or while I'm working. So I'm excited about this. I bought it last year and I went right through it. So I'm excited to have it again. All right, it's not one of my hauls without a sparkling water. So this is a green apple sparkling water. I'm sure I've had it, but I feel like it wasn't very familiar to me, which is why I grabbed it. So of course, I love my sparkling water. All right, next up I've got some almond butters, just salted and crunchy because I love crunchy. Are you guys team creamy or crunchy? Leave it in the comments below. Me, it depends. Sometimes I feel like having nice smooth peanut butter, and sometimes I love just having the crunch every now and then. So I got the crunchy one and the salted one. Oh, and then as always, these peanut butters are amazing because the only ingredients are dry roasted almonds, peanut butter, I meant almond butter, sea salt, less than 1% dry roasted cashews. No idea why they have a little bit of cashews in here, but you know, whatever. It's probably made in a factory that also does cashews. All right, and the last item I have in here are these jerk chicken style plantain chips. This I've shared a lot of times before and it's delicious. I haven't picked it up in a while and I kind of forgot about them, to be honest, and I saw them this time around and decided maybe for the last time to grab it because who knows how long it's gonna last. All right, so that's that bag. Let's move on to this bag. I have just a big bag of jazz apples. All right, right at the top, I've got some cheese tortellini. This is for a recipe that I'm going to be making and sharing hopefully soon with you guys. So I'm gonna try it out, and if it turns out well, I will for sure share it with you. So just a package of fresh cheese tortellini. These are different from the pesto ones that I bought, showed in my hauls a couple weeks ago, but these are fresh ones, so they are refrigerated instead of the ones that you keep in the pantry. All right, I love my tomatoes, so these are just mini heirloom tomatoes. Heirloom tomatoes aren't in season for the whole year, so you gotta kind of have them while they are. But I love these, they're so good, and I honestly just love tomatoes. All right, next up I've just got some celery hearts, not for juicing, kind of fell off the bandwagon on that one, but for soups and stocks and that kind of thing. It's the season of, you know, hearty bowl of soup and kind of stews, so that is what celery is for. All right, this is something I've never tried before, so I'm excited to saute these up, but it's baby cauliflower. I love having broccolini, so it kind of looks like that, and I'm probably just gonna saute it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic. All right, next up I've got some whole wheat sourdough, and this is just to stock up my freezer. I keep my bread all in the freezer because it's a huge loaf, and we really can't go through it before they start molding and going bad, so I keep all of my bread in the freezer and then it toasts up totally fine, which is awesome. All right, couple of produce items, some baby carrots, some shredded carrots, and some Persian cucumbers, so nothing very exciting. I usually buy these just to kind of snack on with some hummus and bulk up our lunches. Some light Havarti cheese that I honestly forgot about, so I made my sandwich for lunch today and forgot that I had this. I would have added a slice of cheese to it, so mainly for sandwiches. Next up I have this sun-dried tomato chicken sausage. These are the ones that don't have any pork, so in the back it says pork-free, gluten-free, no sausage casing. This is good. I kind of alternate between this one and the jalapeno one, so I'm excited to throw this into the cheese tortellini stewish thing I'm making later today, so excited. All right, some roasted garlic hummus to snack on with the carrots and the Persian cucumbers. All right, I needed to stock up on some regular peanut butter. This is the creamy salted version, so like I said, you know, crunchy creamy, I alternate. The fall zucchini pasta. I'm probably saying that wrong, but they're pasta that is made out of butternut squash and in the shape of a pumpkin. So one thing when you're cooking these, if you want them to keep that cute pumpkin shape, make them as al dente as you can, because as soon as it starts getting soft, if you cook it too much, it's all just gonna kind of fall apart. So these are really cute to have when you're hosting, maybe like a pumpkin carving party that you have. I'm excited, they're just cute. I get this one and the snowflake one during the winter time every year. All right, so this is an item that I've never gotten before. Chocolate peanut butter light ice cream. So I feel like this is kind of like the halo top type of ice cream. 2/3 cup is 120 calories. The entire pint is only 370. So I'm excited to see how this tastes. And then also another ice cream product that I got, which you know is opened and half gone already, is these Hold a Cone ice cream cones that are pumpkin ginger flavored. I've shared different versions of these. They have a chocolate one, they have a vanilla one. They're just really, really tiny, tiny cones that are only, let's see, 3 cones is 260, so 86.667 calories in 1 cone. So these are delicious. It has a really good kind of spicy, pumpkin-y ginger flavor to it, so highly recommend if you like that type of pumpkin spice flavoring. But they also had straight pumpkin ice cream that I thought maybe, you know, if I hosted or something I might grab, but this one is, you know, you don't feel as guilty because they're like this tiny. All right, there you guys go. That is my quick intro to fall haul from Trader Joe's. Just a few items that are fall related or pumpkin flavored, and I'm just easing myself into the pumpkin season. So hopefully in my next haul, I'll have even more pumpkin items to share with you. Until then, if you love haul videos, I'll put a whole entire playlist in the description box below. If you guys love haul videos, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced. 260. Okay, Google, what's 260 divided by 3?
The answer is approximately 86.667.
All right, so it's